Are you sure you're holding your throttle the right way? Because nearly 1 in 4 single-rider motorcycle accidents happen during a corner, and bad throttle control is often the silent killer behind it. Most riders think they're doing it right until their mid-turn, loading the tires wrong and wondering why the bike feels sketchy. In this video, I'll show you how one simple change, yes, just your hand position, can instantly boost your cornering control, sharpen your feel for traction, and might even save your ride. Don't skip this, because the end is the one even veteran riders make. Let's start with, let's be honest, most riders grip the throttle like it owes them money. It's tight, stiff, and full of tension, like they're hanging on for dear life in a wind tunnel. This old habit, lovingly known as the caveman grip, might feel secure, but it's quietly sabotaging your control. Riders over 40 especially tend to develop this grip from years of muscle memory, riding cruisers, or commuting in traffic where control feels synonymous with strength. But a death grip on the throttle doesn't give you control, it kills it. When your wrist is locked, your hand can't smoothly roll the throttle open or closed, especially mid-turn. Worse, your elbow angle starts pointing down like you're doing a bench press on your handlebars. The result? Sloppy throttle control, jerky acceleration, and a bike that feels heavy and unpredictable. It's like trying to paint a straight line while clenching the brush in a fist. Smooth throttle input is the secret to confident cornering, but with the caveman grip, you're basically trying to carve a curve with a jackhammer. Here's where things get interesting and a little technical, but stick with me, because this part can genuinely change how you ride. When you're leaning into a corner, your tires are already being loaded sideways. This is called lateral load. Now, the moment you twist the throttle, you're adding a different kind of load, longitudinal load, because the tire is now being asked to push the bike forward too. Sounds simple? Here's the problem. When you apply both loads at once, especially with poor throttle control, your tires start to panic. It's like asking them to do yoga and deadlift at the same time. They can't. The contact patch, the part of the tire actually touching the road, starts getting pulled in 2 different directions, and before you know it, you're on your side wondering what just happened. That's why throttle control, especially during a lean, is not just important, it's everything. Smooth throttle application stabilizes the bike mid-turn. It helps load the rear suspension properly and keeps your tires working in harmony with the road. But if your grip is stiff and jerky, you're mixing signals, overloading the tire, and turning every corner into a coin toss. And let's be honest, at our age, we don't bounce like we used to. So what's the fix for the caveman grip? Simple. Hold your throttle like you're holding an ice cream cone. Yep, really. Imagine it. Would you clench a melting cone in a death grip? Of course not. You'd hold it gently, with just enough pressure to keep it steady and controlled. That's exactly how your throttle hand should feel. The ice cream grip keeps your wrist in a neutral, comfortable position, so you can roll the throttle open or close smoothly, especially while leaned over in a corner. It naturally drops your elbows down and forward, which is exactly where you want them. This gives you better leverage on the bars and sends your steering input directly into the bike, not downward, like you're trying to break the handlebars in half. And here's the bonus. This grip also improves feedback. With a soft, stable hand position, you'll start to feel more from your bike. Traction, vibrations, even how the suspension reacts mid-corner. It's like upgrading from a fuzzy AM radio to crystal clear surround sound. Suddenly, your bike's not just something you ride, it's something you communicate with. And if that sounds like a bit much, just try it once. Take a ride, relax that hand, and hold that throttle like the scoop of pistachio gelato it deserves to be. So now you know, the problem wasn't your throttle, your tires, or your bike. It was how you were holding it. That caveman grip might feel natural, but it's been quietly working against you every single ride. The fix? Just treat your throttle like dessert. The ice cream grip isn't some fancy racer-only technique. It's a simple change that gives you more control, more feedback, and more confidence through every turn. Here's your challenge. On your next ride, pay attention to your grip. Relax the death clutch, drop the elbows, and give the ice cream method a real try. You don't need to change your bike, you just need to change how you connect with it. And if that next corner feels smoother, if your throttle feels more alive, or if you finally feel like your bike is talking back to you, you'll know you did it right. If this helped, hit that like button and share it with a buddy who's still out there bench pressing his handlebars.